So I'm just sobbing. And two people, I don't know what it is with LA, but two people offered me weed. They were like, "You're sad. Do you want a hit of this?" And I'm like, "I'm good, thank you."
How can I help you?
I know, yeah,
What's
literally.
wrong?
Well, let's talk about the process before we talk about our favorite parts of the process, because the process was a lot. Like, there's a lot that went down.
Absolutely.
So from what I remember, actually I was in the studio with Nico Otis, and we were recording Rose-Colored Glasses, and that must have been back in June, July. And Marelle and I were texting, and, you know, we were just talking to each other, and we're like, you know, we gotta get together and make some music ourselves. Mm-hmm. And I said, you know what, girl, let me just look up some flights really quick, just to see what's out there.
Yeah.
And I came across, I don't think it was Spirit, because I don't want to end my life, but I came across like at least like super cheap tickets somewhere, and it was months in advance, so I booked them right then and there. I was like, Marelle, I'm coming to your house.
I was out drinking. And I was like, a couple drinks in, yes! I was all for it. I mean, of course I was stoked when I woke up, but I was of course just like...
She was shocked.
I was a little bit like, oh, that's right, I did that last night.
She's coming to my house.
So that was exciting.
So fast forward a couple months, I hopped on a plane and I flew to her place. And I actually, fun fact, I got sick like the next day, 2 days after. It was so sad. I was sick, bed rest for the whole time.
Hey, but that didn't stop us.
No, it totally did not stop us. And we recorded Take Life As She Comes in Morelle's living room, as she's like setting up her new apartment, and it's looking good. And you know, she picked up the guitar and we started just freestyling, and it came out beautifully.
Oh, and I know it was so genuine, because anytime you start a song like that, it's what's just on your mind and in your heart. So that was cool, and then we just piggybacked off of ideas off each other. You know,
Yeah.
I like your lyric, and then I was like, oh, okay, let me try this out. And I think big thing, I like riding with you because immediately you're like, okay, I'm imagining this scenario, and you set it all up in your head, and then I'm like, okay, I can imagine that scenario with you, and there's probably, you know, coffee and tea and all this stuff.
Little birds outside. Yeah, it's definitely helpful.
It's a story, really.
It's a story.
And with a cool message.
Right, exactly. So we ended up hanging out a little bit down in the LA area, and I was a total mess and congested and dead inside. But actually, I gotta talk about this part. When I was on my way home, not only was I sick and miserable, but on my way home, I had to she dropped me off at the train station. Then from the train station, I had to take the train, obviously, to this bus station / train station, and then from there, take the bus to the airport. And I have never been so overwhelmed in my life.
I didn't know this.
No, you didn't?
No.
Oh my gosh, well, I'm about to tell you the story, girl, because it was just so bad.
I mean,
it was so bad.
I know. It's a 9 to 5, you know, situation. I'm like, I gotta drop you off at the
I gotta go to work.
station.
Sorry, bye. Yeah, I know. But so pretty much what happened was the first train ride was great, and then once I got to the station, I did not know where I was going, what anything meant, and so I got off the train with my luggage, and I'm like looking around at the signs, and I'm like, okay, that looks right, so I go that way, and then I find some security guards. I'm like, can you point me in the right direction? And they're like, you gotta go this way, that way. I'm like, okay, I think I got it. So I go that way, back up to the trains, not buses, and I was like, my bus is leaving in like 5 minutes. I need to be there right now. And I start sobbing. I'm like congested, sick, I'm tired, I'm dead inside, and I don't know where I'm going, so I'm just sobbing. And two people, I don't know what it is with LA, but two people offered me weed. They were like, you're sad, do you want a hit of this? And I'm like, I'm good, thank you.
How can I help you?
I know, yeah,
What's wrong?
literally, they were like, are you okay? But they didn't even ask me like, hey, what's going on? You need directions?
Yeah.
And they're like, do you want some weed? I'm like, I don't know you. I'm like just sobbing.
I love that. I love
so bad. And so finally,
Did you take the weed?
No, I did not take the weed. I had to find my bus.
That's smart.
And I actually haven't been smoking really, but like ever.
Yeah.
Well, since like 2019.
Oh,
but,
true.
Most of you guys know that if you've been around. But so what happened? I found the bus.
Okay.
I did find the bus. I made it, so it was good. And I actually at the bus stop there was this really nice young man who I was really dehydrated. It was like maybe 90 degrees that weekend. Remember? It was like 98, 100.
Just dropped you off in hell. I just said.
You did. Marelle, you evil thing.
I'm giving you life lessons. I'm teaching you things.
Oh, aren't you? Oh my gosh. But this super sweet young guy, he had like an extra Gatorade and he said, hey, you missed your bus, so did I, it's okay, here's a Gatorade. The next one came around in like 2 minutes, so we got on, we get to the airport, and because of my congestion, you know when you fly, your ears pop?
Yeah.
Mine didn't pop for the full hour plane ride, and so I was sitting there sobbing, and it got worse and worse, and it was just awful.
Painful, probably.
So painful, but otherwise everything worked out. I got home. Maybe a month or two later, Marelle is now here. She flew to me instead. Didn't get sick, so that's a blessing.
Absolutely.
And
made the music video. That was the first experience. Well, we had a lot of first experiences during that time.
Yeah, lots to learn.
Lots, exactly. I have a feeling, it's just like climbing up from here. But rented a special place out. Had our friend and videographer come through. Made some magic happen.
Cheers to making magic happen, girl. Yes.
It was calculated magic, expensive magic. Let's be real.
Yes, slightly pricey, but it's an investment, babe. It's an investment.
We'll have a beautiful visual.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Ateo Media and Riley. Yeah, Ethan and Riley were great. Honestly, super awesome company like always. But their art is wonderful and then you and I got dinner afterwards, and it was just the best conversation I've had in a very long time.
I second that, absolutely. I mean, it's one thing to write music with someone and be able to connect in that moment, because I've had a lot of those experiences, and then after that, you don't really connect. Maybe you're just two different people. But I feel like with us, we just like connect and can really uplift each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's really lovely.
You sat there and we were just talking about our life issues and whatnot, and I felt like really like you built me up in that during dinner. I was like, I just saw a life coach. Who's this Sophia? But yeah.
But vice versa,
one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, it's really nice to have just people in my life that are on the same journey career-wise and love to make music as much as I do, and just
the process of it.
The process and just chatting it up. So dinner was really nice, and now we're here. Next day, we're making this video here, this interview.
Enjoying this moment.
Giving you guys an idea of the process and how it all went down. I really enjoyed all of it, to be honest, even the parts that were kind of hard to get through, because it made for a great story.
Absolutely.
But I think by far my favorite part was our conversation at dinner and just having a nice hot bowl of dumpling or wonton soup, and after the music video and driving around in San Francisco where everything's hectic as heck, and we're just sitting down and breathing and reflecting and just chatting about life. That was really nice.
That's funny that you say that, because most people would probably think my favorite part was like, I don't know, like the most glamorous part.
Right.
I feel like most people would think that, but I think that ties into our main message of the song.
Yeah.
The journey and the, how taking it as it comes in, the hectic San Francisco driving, turned down a one-way accidentally the wrong way.
That did happen. And there was a car coming. I was like, okay, I'm backing up. It was so bad.
It was, it was fun. But yeah, I mean, probably if I was to pick one part, that's hard, but watching it come to life and listening to it after we had August. By the way, shout out to
engineering.
August.
Yeah, shout out to August, super talented.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's my favorite right now. I've got him in my back pocket. And I'm like sharing him with the people that I think deserves his time and work.
He's the sprinkle of magic that we needed on the song. And after you sent it to me when he was done with it, because we had the skeleton and then we sent it over. That was like a really special moment. I was just like, I heard it all come together and it's hard to say exactly a favorite moment, but that was one of them.
Yeah, it feels so rejuvenating to hear the song back for the first time in like your car speakers.
Yes.
And just hear it all come together after just making the backbone, like you said, of just the main vocals, and then you send it through and it gets engineered and you're like, nice.
Yeah. And honestly, my favorite part might be like flying home, because I'll be like, we did that.
Yeah.
We did that. I'm not worried about it. I'm not, stressed about anything. I'm like, we did that shit.
The completion.
Yeah. But not to say that me leaving is the most exciting.
She's like, bye. I can't be here anymore.
I'm done with you now.
Nice.
This song is for everybody. I know we gotta have a specific audience, marketing.
No, we don't. Fuck that.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no, but really, this is for everyone, and this is especially. I hope that it can reach a wide audience, because it's such a powerful message, and people that are open to accepting, not being negative all the time in their life, and being able to like purely see the joy from even the hardships of life, and just the little things, we take for granted sometimes, at least I do, the little things that I have, the sunny days that I wake up to in the morning, and the fact that I get to, just like roll out of bed, go downstairs, make myself breakfast, it's the little things that matter, and I hope that for people that are ready to take life and start living more in the moment, I hope that they hear this song and they're reassured that they're doing the right thing, and they know that they have other people on this journey with them. So
agreed.
This truly is for everybody.
True that. I'd also like to just say, we're in no way some like little perfect saints that take life in the moment and breathe all the time and sip our tea and like are present.
We're striving to.
Honestly, I think that I'm trying to be more aware personally in my life of times that I am and I'm not, and to try to recenter and ground myself into the present. And so I just want to say, like, this song is for everybody, even those who need that reminder. True. Like I do sometimes.
Yeah. It's cool to reach a wide, big audience, but at the end of the day, I think this is a great reminder for the people that we love and the people that this song can get out to.
And I think that honestly, like I can picture people listening to this on a little cruise down the road to the beach, or like, as they're cooking in the morning.
Yes, that's how I imagine it.
Or if you're out there puffing, that would be a vibe with some friends.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, anything. It reminds me of summer.
Yeah.
Is that just me?
No, we wrote it in summer.
Oh, we did.
It was August.
That makes sense. When
it was August.
That makes sense.
That makes total sense. Absolutely, it was warm, maybe a little too warm, but
it's
still
really hot. It was really hot.
I don't have any air conditioning.
None at all.
But hey, that's part of it. We felt, hey, if we would have been in an air-conditioned home, we probably wouldn't have written the song.
Maybe not. We're like, the sun coming through the window. Yeah. We're like,
I'm grateful for all the fans and little air conditioning units I've had.
Those definitely saved our lives that weekend.
Absolutely.
But we are both so excited to share our newest project with all of you, and we cannot wait to share it with all of you.
I'm so excited. I showed my grandma.
Aww.
Grandma deserves to hear it.
I think I showed like 2 people. So it's a surprise. It's a good one, and it's perfect for spring that's rolling around. So
Yes.
thank you all so much for being here, being a part of this journey.
Cheers to being in the moment and taking life as she comes. Thank you so much for watching. We're really looking forward to releasing this song.
Yeah, we're so excited to share it with you. Thank you all for being on this journey with us and for enjoying music as much as we enjoy making it. So, like Marelle said, cheers to you guys and have a beautiful, blessed day.